Hey.
Oh, I thought I could hear you banging about.
No, I wasn't banging about, love. I was making culinary music.
Well, you weren't making music last night. Honestly, your snoring's driving me insane. I was thinking about sewing tennis balls on your back.
Don't wear pyjamas.
It wouldn't have stopped me at half 3 this morning.
Consider this my apology. So, OK. Fresh orange juice, your favourite muesli, scrambled eggs on toast. Please enjoy.
Any coffee?
Yes, love, there you go. Coffee. Well, talk about savouring your drink.
I was meant to be at work 20 minutes ago.
Ah, come on. Look, they're all back at work. Take your foot off the gas.
No chance. Every minion needs its crew, and that is me. So I'll see you later. Ooh. Oh, lovely.
Hey, Si, go give Ryan a knock, will you?
Why?
Well, I had this lovely notion. We'll sit down, have a family breakfast, give him a knock.
I'm not exactly on good terms with him, considering I shopped him into Daniel.
Well, let's all sit down over scrambled eggs. We'll discuss it.
What's the point? He's bogging off to Glasgow anyway.
Even more reason to offer him an olive branch.
Yeah, and he'd only give it me straight back, and it wouldn't be in my hand. See ya.
Sorry, hang on.
No, I've got to go. I'm meeting some mates.
Don't forget the lid. No extra cost.
Good idea. Heroes coffee and cobbles, a recipe for a big dry cleaning bill.
Crazy, honestly. Oh, I didn't think we'd be seeing you again.
Sound disappointed?
No, I just thought you might have moved on by now.
And don't worry, we're off tomorrow.
We?
Me and Ryan to Glasgow.
What, for good?
That's the plan. I'll see you later, but probably not.
You know, if we can find a trail to this money, he could save the factory.
Yeah, but if the police already had this journal...
Well, according to Swain, the police have barely got the resources to investigate the murders, let alone a financial wild goose chase.
Yeah, they'd have looked over it, though, wouldn't they?
Well, I'm not saying Seagull password is going to be on page 1, but, you know, there might be some clue that only I can recognise.
So what are you and Carla going to do?
I'm going to ask Audrey if we can take a peek.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, it's going to be hard work, but it's got to be worth a shot.
Surprised Gran let you have that. She wouldn't let it out of her sight yesterday.
I thought I'd just have a read before we have our little summit.
Summit's definitely the word. It'll be uphill, that's for sure.
Shame we have to go to bistro yet again.
Well, couldn't we book one of them restaurants by the cinema?
I'm not going to air all our dirty linen in public. The main thing is that we're all together in one room where we can hammer out our differences.
Yeah, Hammer might not be a bad idea, actually. I know Gran will be tooled up.
We need to be more positive. Life's too short for grudges.
Oh, is it? You'll be knocking on number 11 then, won't you, after bistro? Have a little kiss and make up with Eileen Grimshaw.
That's not a grudge, that's a feud, and they're entirely different things.
Plus you enjoy it.
Plus I enjoy it. No, I don't. We'll take it to the grave, me and her. But I could never feel that about my own flesh and blood.
Right, well, let's see how you feel in a couple of hours, yeah? I mean, David's right. I don't see what sitting around a table's gonna do.
Oh, different setting, innit? Same old shouting
David.
match, shouting match.
What about an icebox?
A what, darling?
An icebox. At school, when people fall out, they have to write something kind about someone else, and then they have to put it in the icebox.
Well, why can't they just say it?
Because if you put it in the box, then nobody knows who's written it, so you don't feel silly having to write it down.
Yeah, that's a great idea, that, love. But where are you going?
Just going to the recycling bin to get a box. You find some pens.
He used to do that with me. He's not lost his touch.
That's nothing. He's pulling a grand out from behind Malago.
Mum texted me. She reckons we're gonna need a £10 turkey if we want leftovers.
We definitely want leftovers.
Right.
I'm going to be chipping in for the food.
No, Grandad, you don't have to.
I'll be eating it. I want to be able to raid the fridge with a clear conscience.
No, you can fill your boots. Trust me. You're a guest. Mum will go crazy if she finds out you're actually paying for your own food. So you're gonna go to the butcher's and pay for it today? She'll only be pestering me.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to, son, about the cards playing up. And I haven't had time to go into the bank, not since they closed all the local branches.
All right, well, she reckons 50 quid will cover it. So just look, take this and then, I don't know, pay me back when your card's up and running.
You sure you don't want me to contribute?
I'm fine. I've got to get to work.
Oh, Leanne sends her apologies. She's got a problem with her supplies. She's got to go and sort it out.
Sort of problem?
I don't know. She didn't go into details.
I bet she didn't. Harry's gone to see Santa with a mate. So.
Never mind, I'm sure we can give him the edited highlights.
Oh, that shouldn't take long.
Oh, you're so neg.
Well, it does feel a bit childish.
Well, I happen to think it's a very good idea. You know what they say? Out of the mouth of babes and sucklings.
Suckling's a type of pig, Mum.
No, it means any child or animal that's been weaned. What in the world does weaned mean?
But it doesn't matter. Look, are we doing this or what?
What is it we're doing?
Well, instead of screaming horrible things at each other, as per, we are going to think of all the things that we love about each other.
Well, we could have got away with a box half the size of that.
You're going to be like this all afternoon. You're doing me heady when you're chirping.
Chirping?
Yeah, you're chirping. Your little snarky comments are as funny as gangrene.
Well, my customers think I'm funny, actually.
Only because you've got a pair of scissors in your hand.
Don't you start.
Stop it! Stop! This is exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, normal families don't go on like this.
What's that got to do with us?
Should we wait until Granny Audrey gets here?
Well, we can make a start. We are going to think of something kind, something nice, something heartfelt. Or else, I'll be dishing out the backhanders.
I've got to meet the rest of the family in the bistro this afternoon. Yet another peace conference. Ooh.
Well, there's no harm in trying to mend some fences.
Yeah, and we won't hold you up. We just wondered whether you might reconsider showing us that journal.
Look, I quite understand you wanting to know what happened to the money that Stephen stole, but I don't think you're going to glean anything from that journal.
Well, we'd just like to borrow it and take a look.
Yeah, I mean, the future of the factory might depend on it. You see, he did put a lot of people's jobs in jeopardy.
Nobody wants to undo everything that Stephen did more than me.
Well, look, this could be a good start. Because if we find that password, it's going to be a real lifeline for Underworld.
OK, I'll have another flick through it, and if I come along something, I'll let you know.
Well, no, I mean, we wouldn't want to put you to any bother.
No, it's no bother. Honestly, it's round at Gale's now, so I'll pick it up after the family meeting.
But you won't know what you're looking for.
Despite everything, Carla, I haven't lost my marbles yet, thank you.
No, that's not what Carla meant. You know, what she meant was the password, it might relate to some aspect of the business or something Stephen discussed with me, and that's why we'd like to go through it.
Yes, I'm sorry. I do want to help, but there are some very, well, personal thoughts that Stephen wrote down, and I think he wrote them when he wasn't of a sound mind.
Oh, for goodness sake. Like, anything in that book's going to make us think any worse of him. And he was a madman. He went on a killing spree. He stole hundreds of £1,000s from my business. I mean, his confidentiality isn't my priority.
Well, that might be the case, but he was still my son.
Well, that's not something I'd shout about right now.
Audrey, wait.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. I'm under a lot of pressure.
Yes, well, there's not much to discuss now anyway, is there?
I'm sorry, it just came out.
Don't worry, I understand.
Not up to much.
Well, it was, yeah. It was lovely.
So what's with the face?
Well, I'm sat here, I'm sipping it, next thing, plop. Pigeon fancies itself as a barista.
Oh. What's the chances of that happening then, eh?
Well, with the morning I'm heavy, mate, they laid odds on it. And Alex even asked me if I wanted a lid, and I've said no to him.
You did right. You can never drink when you've got one of them things on it. I always end up spilling it down my top. You know, if somebody could invent a proper lid, they'd make a fortune.
Anyway, it's least of me worries. What do I care?
Do you want to share?
Mate, I appreciate it, but this is a bench. It's not a psychiatrist's couch. And no disrespect, you're no Freud.
Yeah, but I'm your friend.
Yeah.
And it's good to talk sometimes. Believe me, I never thought I'd say that, but after all that Stephen business...
Yeah, well, that's the last thing in the world that I want to talk about, so no.
Well, maybe it's the one thing that you should be talking about.
No, honestly, I don't want to talk about it.
Right. Well, if you're not ready to tackle things head-on, distraction's a good tactic, you know? Throw yourself into something.
Do you mean I should redecorate my kitchen or make a church out of matchsticks?
Well, only if it floats your boat. For me, it was fishing that did the trick, you know? Bit of peace and quiet, somewhere I could lose myself.
No, cheers, but no, that's not my thing at all.
All right, each to their own. I've got it. Something that every bloke I've ever met likes doing.
I'm not sure where this is heading.
Trust me, you're gonna love this.
We can't give up now.
We?
Well, you know, short of stealing the damn thing from Gail's house, we've got no option.
I'm just gonna have to face up to it. My money's gone in it. See you later, Jimmy.
Bye, love.
Her money.
Well, it is, isn't it?
Stephen owes you more than money. He tried to kill you. So if that password came to light, it's not crazy to think that you'd be entitled to some payback.
Don't be daft. That money came directly from the underworld account. I mean, I know people talk about an emotional investment, but you can't make a bank transfer from someone's feelings.
He hurt you every bit as much as he hurt Carla. You deserve some compensation.
Well, even if I could make that case stick, money's lost. And even if by some miracle they found it, Carla needs that money more than I do. The factory's on the line.
And what about the Rovers? Look, if you found that
Will
password...
you please drop it? I need to move on, and so do you.
Seeing as you weren't here, ma'am, I think you should have the pleasure of reading them out.
Well, if you absolutely insist, yes. Oh, here we go. Oh, I like Mummy's hair.
Oh, cheers, love.
How'd you know I didn't write that?
What, compliment me hair? Compliment me anything? That'd be the day.
Right. Oh, Sarah is a princess.
Princess.
Well, I think it's a beautiful sentiment, actually.
Nick has wonderful posture. Not surprising, considering he has the rod. Oh, my goodness.
Who wrote that?
Was it you, Daddy?
What? No! No, why is everybody looking at me?
Oh, because it does sound like you.
I wrote the Sarah one.
I knew you did. I knew you did because it snide it. At least what I wrote was up front.
Oh, so you wrote that about me?
I think everyone should just calm down.
Do you hear what she said?
It was a joke.
Oh, hilarious.
Made me laugh, to be fair.
What kind of example do you think you're showing to these little ones, honestly? Can you not be grown up for 5 minutes?
Well, we didn't bring a stopwatch, Gran.
Oh, David! I'm sick of it. I'm absolutely sick of it. For God's name, how did I bring you lot into this world, huh?
Hello.
Hi.
I would invite you to come with me for lunch, but I don't want to.
Come on, you're better than this.
I'm not good enough for you, though, clearly. Oh, have you heard the latest?
I'm not interested.
You will be. Ryan and Crystal are getting back together. Going up to Glasgow to start a new life together. Tomorrow, Simon tells me. Still, further away from you, the better, I suppose. Dodged a bullet there.
You won't get an argument from me?
No, no. Not a logical one, anyway. I never could. So, what now, then? Suppose you just wait, don't you, for the next sap to happen along?
No, I don't, actually. I don't need you, or Ryan, or anyone. Me and Jenny are going to open the pub without your money.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Did you sell a cow for some magic beans, or...?
Not that it's any of your business, but we've already got the money.
Right. Okay. Well, I look forward to the grand reopening. Hey, I'll stick it in my diary. It's the 12th of never, and it's the same day when I believe a single word that comes back out of your mouth.
Ah, this is the life. How you feeling?
What, sat in here? I feel like a boiled egg, mate. That's how I feel.
Well, you just got to relax. Feel them lovely bubbles against your skin.
Like at the Dalai Lama. You know, sometimes, mate, you don't get to choose where your head goes.
What, it's going to Stephen?
Oh, don't, mate. I don't.
I told you, mate,
Please,
I've had it
don't.
all. I've had it all. I've been there. Anger, frustration, flashbacks. It was eating me alive.
Well, were you never tempted to, just up sticks and leave it all behind?
What, and you don't think it'll come with me?
What do you mean?
It'll be up here, packed up, ready to leave. No, you've got to face it down, haven't you?
I don't know. I wouldn't know where to start, to be honest.
Well, right here. Right now. Yeah, I have my off days, but I just try and live in the moment, and love it. You've got to count your blessings. I know it sounds like a bit of a cliche, but if you do, you'll be amazed and you'll realise how daft it is to let that Stephen Reed take them from you.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I mean, I could do all that. I could count my blessings. I could look at Carla, my family, everything that's been good in my life, and it'd be okay for a bit, But then I'd walk out my front door and I'd be standing on the spot where I killed Stephen. I'd be back behind the wheel and be living in that moment. Not this one. And I can't ever see that changing.
Fancy a brew?
No. But I wouldn't mind a few answers.
Yeah, well, it is customary to ask a few questions first.
Oh, all right. Here's one. Why are you going to Glasgow with someone you barely know?
News travels fast.
Not half as fast as you are, or as far. Running away won't solve anything.
I am not running away, Debs. And I do know Crystal.
What? Well enough to chuck in your lot with her? When it's plain as a pikestaff to me, you're still madly in love with Daisy.
Me and her are never going to work. And I need to accept that.
You haven't really tried.
I don't have to try lifting a 200-kilo bar to know I won't shift it. And that's the kind of weight we'd be carrying with everything that's happened.
OK, right, yeah, I get it. But just because it's not going to happen with Daisy, well, that's no reason to leave all your family and your friends, is it? And it's not fair on Crystal.
She's happy.
For now. But if you're not truly committed to her, well, that's an accident waiting to happen now.
I am committed, actually. And we've got a very real connection, I'll have you know.
Made by Daisy.
Look, Debs, I appreciate your concern. I really do, all right? But I need this. I want a fresh start, and I'm going to have it. So I'm leaving, regardless of what you or anyone else thinks, all right?
That's nice.
Oh, sorry. We're close.
No, I know you've got some family thing going on. Is Audrey not with you?
No, her and my mum have just nipped to the loo. Why?
I just wondered.
I've cancelled too.
Okay, is there something you wanted?
Yeah, I was looking for Ryan.
Oh, no, he's well gone. Handed in his notice, he's off to Glasgow.
Of course, yeah, I know we did mention.
But I better go before my family starts wearing furniture. Oh, what's this?
Yes, she's crying. She's clearly crying. And it's you. It's always you.
It wasn't.
Why did you have to say...
No, that won't work for me. I need better odds than that. Look, it's top weight and it's never won on soft ground before. 5 to 1. What's the difference that make? Look, come on, give me a break here. Ah. All right, then, look, I'll leave it. Thanks for nothing.
Newspapers. You never feel better for reading them.
Ain't that the truth?
Look, I've been thinking. I can't be sitting at your table, eating your food, without putting something into the pot.
It's fine, Dad. I'm sorry I was mardy earlier, but we got a lot on. Michael's right, though. His mum would do a proper wobbly if she knew I'd let you put your hand back in your pocket again.
Look, I've missed too many Christmases with my family. I want help make this one special. There's £75 there. It'll cover the cost of the turkey and the trimmings. Take it.
What is the point in me lending you money if you're only gonna give it back?
Take it, Edison. You wouldn't deny an old man what might be his last chance to spoil his family, would you?
Thanks, Dad.
My pleasure. I'll see you later.
Oh, here we go again. Dreading this, to be honest.
Well, the riot act's being read, so it should be better now.
You reckon?
Okay. And Nick is hard-working.
Oh, well, don't go overboard.
I'd take that.
Trouble is, no one would give it.
Oh. And Gail is always there.
You're telling me. I mean, thank heavens for the annex. At least I've got somewhere to hide.
Trust me, the feeling's mutual.
And Sarah never fails to...
What? Never fails to what?
Well, there are some things that you're well off without knowing.
Oh, this is nonsense. I'm losing business.
Oh, come on, like you're busy on a Monday lunchtime.
I'm just about to open up.
Yeah, I've got better things to be doing and all.
Really? Like what?
Like anything, all right, anything. Come on, I'll put kettle on. We can pretend this never happened.
Wait! That's it? You're just gonna give up? What would you do if me and Lily behaved like this? Defo tells off. Ground us, most likely.
Right, Sam, listen.
No, you listen to us for a change. We asked you to try a simple exercise. Something children Lily's age can do. But you just don't care enough to do it. You'd rather keep on making each other unhappy, making us unhappy, making Granny Audrey unhappy, even after everything she's been through. I can't believe you'd all be this selfish. I'm so disappointed in you all. Me too.
Well, it's not as if there's anything going on at home, is there?
You know, Sal's always been the key for me. If you're with the right person and you realise you're in it together, you'd be amazed at what you can survive.
Yeah, but that's the point, mate. I'm just not sure that me and Carla are in it together anymore, if I'm honest.
No. She loves you. No offence, but she wouldn't have put up with half the stuff if she didn't.
Yeah, but that's cut both ways over the years. And I'm not saying that I don't love her. I do love her, of course I do. I always will love her. But maybe wells run dry for us.
What do you mean?
Well, all the trouble we've been through and... I don't know, mate. Maybe we just... exhausted. Maybe we... just don't have anything else to give.
Well, that's not true. Every couple has their ups and downs. It's been like Alton Towers for me and Sal these past few years, but you just got to accept that it's part of the ride.
No, I know, but... no, this is different. It's just like she's so tied up at the factory, it feels like we're living separate lives, you know. You know, and I'm not complaining that I'm being ignored, and I know that she's worried about me, but... it just seems to be all about the business and not me or not our relationship.
Yeah, but that's because Stephen's brought it to its knees, don't you see that? You know, it all comes down to that toe rag. Carla's preoccupation with the business, your wobbles, everything.
Yeah, but does it matter whose fault it is?
Of course it does. Because if you give up now and the business goes under, he wins, hands down. I wasn't going to give him that satisfaction with me, neither should you.
Yeah.
We won't hide behind anonymity anymore. I think people need to just say things out loud.
Well, perhaps you and Lily should start. Set this lot an example.
I think that's a great idea.
Right, sit.
Well, I think that you should go first. Right. My mum's dead. I can say it now. But I'm okay. I'm okay because of you. All of you in so many different ways. That's why I love you all. You are really funny, Uncle David.
Thank you.
And sometimes when you mean to be. You make the best hot chocolates ever, Auntie Shona. Auntie Sarah, movie nights with Harry are epic, even if you do eat all the popcorn.
Do I?
Yeah, you do. Busted.
My dad and Leanne have been brilliant. And I know my mum will be so grateful for everything they've done for me. I used to dream about what my dad would be like, but none of those dreams turned out to be as good as the real thing. Thank you, Dad. My 2 grands gave me hugs when I needed them and made me really feel like a part of my new family. And I'll never forget seeing the Northern Lights with you, Granny Audrey. It would have always been amazing, but to see it with you was even more special. Thank you, Gran. You helped me when I needed it the most, and I want to help you, and you're feeling sad too. So you see, this family means everything to me. It's all I've got. So please don't mess it up.
The 2-year-olds making up ground on the lead with every stride. As they approach the final furlong, Crazy Bongos is beginning to fade. And here comes Forever Francis. Forever Francis, it's going to be the tightest of finishes. Crazy Bongo still has it, but Forever Francis is getting up. They're side by side now. Crazy Bongos, Forever Francis, and it's Forever Francis by a nose. Crazy Bongos for second. Absent Enemy takes third, just edging out Talented Shoes and finishes the disappointing fourth.
Well, you could have turned your back on me, couldn't you, after what I did? Especially because I'm not, blood related.
You're my son. We don't need to say any more.
You had my back. And I'll never forget that.
Well, we might fight like rats in a sack most of the time, but we always look after each other. Always will. Do you know, I think a few kind words about your sister after what happened earlier.
Well, I was very nice about the things I said about you before.
No, fair dues. You were. But I think it's about being able to make those little digs, sometimes, which shows how much you care about someone.
Wow, you must really love me.
No, I make those kind of cracks because I think there's certain things that don't need to be said out loud.
You could try. I mean, we all have.
Nah, I'm not one for the old Oprah routine. Not that I'm knocking, what anybody said. I think it's been really nice to hear. It's just compliments are not really my style.
You can say that again.
If I come across sarky at times, I don't always mean it. I am really glad, you're my sister. And I wouldn't change you for anything. Except maybe a Porsche, or like a telly, or like a reclining chair, if it was...
All right, you're not funny now.
Yeah.
Right, come on, who's next?
Just you, Granny Audrey.
No, I can't, love. I can't. I'm sorry.
Should I go after her?
No. Leave her.
All right, Dad. Yeah, you look, he's hammering me again.
Right.
Do you want to take over?
Not right now.
He couldn't beat me either.
Did you order that turkey in?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you had enough money?
More than enough, I'm sure. Why don't you go make us a cup of tea?
Did you want a brew, Dad?
Please.
I meant to say this. If you have any more money left over, put it towards a little something for Aggie. From what I've heard from Michael, she's not had it easy these last few years.
No. No, she hasn't.
You want to join in the next game? There's not much life left in this one.
No, I'll pass. I want to get a lie down.
Lie down? It's not even 3. You're too young for siestas, my boy.
I'll see you in a bit.
Hi, honey, I'm home.
Oh, hey, what are you doing back?
Oh, that's a nice welcome, I'm sure.
Oh, no, it's just a surprise. I mean, in a good way.
I should hope so, because I thought I deserved an early dart, and I bought us a Fresco date night special, meal for 2. I thought we could watch a movie later.
Sounds good to me. Ooh, beef bourguignon, very nice.
Yeah, and some fancy veg, and there's some profiterole rolls lurking in there in the bottom somewhere. I'd well and truly push your boat out.
It's dropped the pilot, I reckon.
Eh?
No, it's just an old nautical expression, that's all, forget it.
You know, it really is like living with Captain Pugwash lately.
There's only one captain on this ship.
Don't you forget it. Get that in the fridge now.
Aye, skipper.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Who's it?
I don't know.
Oh, well, just ignore it.
I can't. It might be work-related. Hello? What? What have you tried putting the code in? Okay. No, I'll come down. I'll be there in a sec. Bye.
What is it?
The alarm at Underworld's going off.
Well, just call the alarm company. Let them sort it.
I know, but it's quicker if I just go down and try and sort it out. Plus, if I can't sort it out, I need the repairman to do it anyway, don't I? Sorry.
No, if you need to go, you need to go. The food will keep another time, eh?
Well, I'm hoping it won't be that long.
We'll see. Just go.
Hello. You all right? Me, yeah, I'm fine. It's you I'm worried about.
Me? I know, I'm fine. Just, went for a walk to clear my head.
Oh, really? Yeah, because a walk round the Red Wreck I could understand, but Platt's back garden? Wouldn't your lover move in? Now, that is a curious choice of stroll.
I can explain.
Can you? Oh, thank the Lord for that.
Well, I was looking for Stephen's journal. I know it was a stupid thing to do.
Yes, I'll say. Because if Audrey had walked in on you, Deputy Tinker would be carting you off to county jail.
Audrey actually did come back.
What?
It's okay, I managed to hide.
Oh, this just gets better and better.
Well, you know what? I wanted to do something good. For a change.
Oh, right. Right, so that's what this is all about, Daniel and Ryan.
No, I told you I wanted to get the money and then I wanted to get the pub back.
And I told you, even if we did find anything, it is Carla's cash.
But if
No buts. That money's Underworld's, all right? And that's an end to it. If I can't save the Rovers legitimately, then I've just got to come to terms with losing it. And on the evidence of this carry-on, you've got to do the same thing about Daniel, and fast.
Oh, well. Look at what you could have won.
Sounds like you're having regrets.
No. I mean, who'd want to swap Weatherfield in December for a lovely tour round the Med in the sunshine?
So you do regret it, then?
No. I'm only joking. My life's here. All the people I love. Everything I care about. It's just nice to know it's there. If I ever fancied it in the future.
Well, if you say so.
done what you could, but now you need to take a step back.
I know. I shan't be interfering again, as much as I'd like to. I'm just going to be sad to see him go, that's all. Unlike some.
I don't want any trouble. I'd say it's a bit late for that, wouldn't you say?
Easy. Easy, boys. Believe you were just leaving?
Yeah, I'm going, don't worry. Not as far as him, though. People with a clear conscience don't need to run away.
Oh, hello, love. You okay?
Me? Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, compared to what you've been through recently.
Oh, yes, I've had better times, yes, but I'm actually going to move on now.
Well, if you've got any advice on how to do that, you let me know.
Don't hang on to things, love. In your head or in your hands. I've just been to the charity shop with some of my son's clothes. I'm going to get rid of all of it.
That must be difficult for you.
Yes, it is a bit, but, you know, it's moving on. I want to remember him as he was, not the man he became.
Yeah, I get that. What is all that?
Oh, the stuff they wouldn't take. It's all too worn and frayed or something.
Didn't know they could be so picky.
Oh, no, I don't blame them. There was an old watch which wasn't worth repairing, some old headphones, and an unfinished journal. So there they are now in the council incinerator. Anyway, no use to anybody, let alone me. Thanks for listening, sweetheart. Take care.
See you, Audrey.
Bye-bye, love. Bye-bye.
Thanks for stepping in just now.
It's Daniel should be thanking me. You've humiliated him twice already. I thought I'd spare him the hat-trick.
Yeah, well, I'm not proud of it. I mean, I don't blame the guy. It's a mess.
Yeah, but that's life, isn't it? And I happen to think you're doing the right thing in starting again somewhere new.
Can you tell her that?
Oh, don't worry. He already has. And I get it.
Really?
I still think you might be making a terrible mistake, but if anyone deserves a little bit of happiness, it's you. Whether that's with Crystal or without Crystal.
Thanks, Debs.
On the table, exactly where I said they'd be.
What do you want, a medal?
No, but I'll take that brew you mentioned, Tar.
Oh, I do hope Gran's all right. Wonder if Mum's found her.
I don't think we needed a search party.
Yeah, for once, I agree. I mean, Audrey's been through so much lately. I'm not surprised she wants a bit of peace.
Hopefully today was a step in the right direction.
Yeah, in 3 hours of my life I'll never get back.
Oh, stop it. You'd have only been at work anyway. It's better than being covered in dandruff and split ends.
It's okay. Panic over.
Oh, you weren't worried about me, were you?
Oh, you did seem a bit upset. Mum not with you now.
No, why should she be?
Well, she's gone out looking for you.
Oh, for heaven's sake, there's no reason. I'm absolutely fine, thanks to these two. Oh,
It's no problem.
no, none at all now. But you did remind me of one or two things, thank you. And despite all the aggravation, we're still a family deep down.
Well, yeah, there's no getting away from
Oh,
that.
stop being so cynical.
He'd have to stop breathing.
Well, that can be arranged.
Yeah, well, I've thought about it many a time. But we can't be undoing all the progress we've made, eh?
Oh, no, fighting's part of it. It's the politeness that's the trouble, and I think that's where we missed out with Stephen.
Oh, Gran, he was always a bit of an outsider.
I mean, you say that now, but you used to stand behind him and hoping you'd catch a tan.
Well, yeah, because we were all in awe of him. That's the problem. That's what Gran was saying.
Well, you never really seemed part of the family. I mean, reading the journal brought that home to me. And there certainly wasn't much love there, especially at the end.
Oh, no. But Gran, that's not your fault. He was wired wrong.
Look, whatever the reason, I need to appreciate the family I have and have always had and not dwell on the past.
Well, it's 2 sugars in mine, Gran.
Oh, seriously, David, I've started to get rid of some of his stuff.
Really?
Yes, I took it to the charity shop, but I'm going to need help with all the rest.
Of course, we can help, but if you're sure.
I'm absolutely certain, sweetheart. Come on. Time to move on. Come on, move over. Give us a hug. There.
Where have you been? Well, the little tag on my ankle won't buzzing, so I thought I'd treat myself to something nice at Roy's.
Suppose you should enjoy your freedom while you can. Live a little.
I had a toasted tea cake. I didn't jump out of an aeroplane. Are you all right?
Better. Ta, much better. While I've got you, can I borrow Stephen's laptop? Mine's playing up. Battery keeps draining.
Well, yeah. Suppose somebody ought to get some use out of it, isn't it? Right, well, after all the excitement of an unscheduled tea keg, I'm going to go and have a bath. Talk about spontaneous, eh?
Hello.
Oh, hello, both.
Hey. Mum not back yet?
Oh, 10 minutes ago, but she's having a lie down.
How did you get on at the charity shop?
Yeah, good. They took the lot.
I mean, I think we should have stuck some on the internet, you know, and made a few quid.
Yeah, well, no one wanted to profit from what he did.
Well, speak for yourself. I mean, beats working for a living, doesn't it? I mean, not if you have to see some at sites I have to every single day.
Sights. You work as a barber, not an undertaker.
And? Listen, George Shuttleworth's got it easy. At least his punters sit still. I mean, if Stephen's got a pot of gold hid somewhere...
Oh, come on. Now, I've told you I'm going to put him behind us and get this family back on track, please.
Yeah, I think you're right, Gran, actually. And today, I think we made a real start. You know, what would we say? Platt's officially reunited?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I mean, blood's thicker than water, isn't it? And with that in mind, I think it'd be a bit of a shame if we made Maria the sole salon manager.
Oh, I see, yeah.
You are unbelievable.
No, hear me out, right? I think we've all learnt some valuable lessons this week, you know, about loyalty.
Some of us have, yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's time we put some of those lessons into practice, don't you think, Gran?
Oh, yes, I see. I tell you what, I will formally interview you and Maria tomorrow in the morning.
I think that sounds fair.
Start looking for that pot of gold then, shall I?
Yes, well, if you find it, we're returning it to Carla, because all that money belongs to her, nobody else, right?
Based on the incredible true story of female British icon Noel Gordon, Helena Bonham Carter is Nolly. Stream it now on ITVX. Brand new 4-part drama adopted by the best-selling novel by Louise Dowsey. Stream Platform 7 now on ITVX. Next year, brand new Vanishing Act.